What I want to talk about today is something that really bothers me. And it bothers me because it bothers me. These are things that I am very, very afraid of. So I want to talk to you today about my top 5 phobias. Not just fears, phobias.
There's a difference.
I'm really afraid of them. Really afraid. Not just like afraid as in, oh my god, that is so scary. I'm afraid as in, oh my god, that is so scary. The first thing that I'm afraid of, I mean, my number 1 phobia is cockroaches. The scientific name for it is, hold on, let me just check my notes. KATSARIDAPHOBIA. KATSARIDAPHOBIA. It even sounds disgusting. Anybody who knows me knows that if you decide to prank me or play with me and it involves a cockroach, our friendship is over. It's done.
Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like it, okay?
I don't play about them roaches because let me just tell you something. I don't play about them roaches. I don't like bugs in general, but I can kill a bug, like, you know, a beetle or a centipede. Like, I don't like them, and I think that they don't belong in anyone's house. But if I see one, I'll kill one. Like, it's not a big deal. Bitch. It's just something about them roaches. I don't like roaches. Like, roaches have a smell. If you're afraid of roaches like I am, you know how they smell. They just smell like mothballs. Like, they have a smell, let me tell y'all. And like their legs and like, ooh,
I'm just not ready for all of this. It's just...
They will crawl in your ear when you sleep, in your nose. They bite. A roach bit me. Let me tell y'all the story. I was back home in the Bahamas when this happened. It's kind of my fault because I was eating fish. I won't say where I was, but your home may not be infested with roaches, but you will definitely see at least 1 or 2 every now and then. Then you kill them and you move on. Well, you kill them, not me. You know, I was somewhere back home and I had some fish, okay? And you know, fish, like the scent of fish, like it lingers on your hands and your mouth and, you know, all that stuff. So I had some fish, and after I had the fish, I washed my hands, but I did not wash my mouth. And you know, my lips were kind of greasy from the fish. So they were greasy, but I didn't wash the grease off of my lips. So there I am, you know, just living my life with my greasy lips, and I just somehow fell asleep. Let me tell you what happened. I woke up in the middle of the night because something was sticking me on my lip. I really get anxiety when I think about this. And I know for a fact that there has to be a roach just listening to me right now. So there I am, you know, I'm laying on my back and I wake up slowly and it's dark, but I can feel this thing on my lip and I go like this. And you know, I grab this thing and like I pull it and it's like clinging to my lip. And then I realized what was happening. I saw Abraham, Moses, Isaac, Jacob, and there in the corner was Jesus himself. And I was like, is this really what you're doing right now? Like, is this how you want to take me? Like, you know, like not a gunshot. Like, is this how you want to take me out? I'm, you know, there and I'm, you know, talking to Jesus, and I just, like, it just dawns on me that my life is about to end, you know. And long story short, you know, I did die. I died briefly, and then I came back in just enough time to, you know, to get that thing off of my face. Oh, and then I woke up and, you know, I was so disoriented, you know, because I'm new to life, and Anyway, someone killed it. I don't. I have KATSARIDAPHOBIA. I'm afraid of roaches, okay? Let's just leave it at that. My next phobia is, them roaches. Anyway, the next thing that I'm afraid of, that I have a phobia of, is heights. So that's called ACROPHOBIA. I live on the 21st floor of this condo, and I have a balcony. It's a big balcony too. And I've been on the balcony 3 times. And let me tell you why. Because I'm afraid of heights. So yeah, the balcony has, a barrier, like a wall, whatever you call it, that comes probably up to like I would say like above my waist. But I still don't feel safe. I don't feel safe standing on a balcony. You guys probably saw my my Cardi B parody video where I did a remix to her song Money. And a part of that video I filmed on the balcony. But what you guys didn't see was the part that I edited out, which was as soon as I was done, like getting that shot, I literally did a baby crawl from the balcony back into the house, because I'm like, listen, I could feel the heights just coming to just take me away. I'm like, no, like my legs were hurting, and like I was breathing heavily, and I'm like, you know what, this is not happening today. You know those videos on YouTube where those guys are like climbing up these tall buildings and basically trying to kill themselves? It's ridiculous. Like I can never get through a full video because my legs start to hurt. Like, if you're afraid of heights, that feeling in your legs, that it's painful. Like you get that feeling like your legs are just gonna give up on you. That kind of pain, it just hurts. I can't do it. I will never skydive in my life.
No.
The third phobia that I have, and this might be kind of funny to y'all, but it's not really funny to me. The reason why I'm afraid of this thing, it's because it's very similar to being afraid of heights. So I'm afraid of wide open, empty spaces. Like a wide open field. Like if there's nothing there to like break, break that empty space, like there has to be like a bench or something, because otherwise I feel like I'm high up in the air. Like I just don't know. It's called agoraphobia. Agoraphobia is a fear of wide open, empty spaces. So if I'm in a wide open space and there's lots of people around or lots of things, then I'm okay, like I'm fine. But if it's a wide open, empty space, oh honey, we have a problem, because that's when my legs start to hurt again, and I just get anxious. Like I just get like this social anxiety. Like I can't describe it. Whoo, girl, I just can't. I read up on it, and apparently I'm not the only one out there. There are a lot of people that have this fear of wide open spaces, wide open empty spaces. I'm also afraid of like being next to really huge structures, like big statues or like huge buildings. Like I'm just afraid. Like this building is huge. Like one day I was taking Temple out for a walk, and I stood next to the building and I looked up and I almost passed out. It was so frightening. I don't know, I'm crazy, I know, but I'm sharing this because I know that there's just no way that I'm the only person that's afraid of these things. I know there are people out there. So if you are one of these people, I'm here for you. We can be afraid together, because there's no way that anyone is gonna put me on the Maury show or any kind of show to help me get over these fears. It ain't happening. The only way for me to get over a fear of roaches, heights, or any of these things is for you to put those things in front of my face. It ain't happening. No. My next phobia is called THALASSOPHOBIA, and it's a fear of large objects underwater. Listen, just hear me out. Hear me out. I know it sounds weird, but I'm really afraid of things that appear large underwater. For example, like when you see those shipwreck videos, or like, those statues and stuff that are underwater, like on the seafloor, and like they're so big. I can't do it. I really can't do it. I won't. Those really frighten me. Like, you know, those big fish, like when you see them like just beneath the surface, that's frightening.
I don't like it, okay?
And not because it's a big fish, but, well, because it's a big fish. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not necessarily a fish, but like anything that just has that large appearance underwater. Like, it's just, I can't do it. I didn't know it was a real fear until I did some research for this video, and I discovered that there's a whole community of people out there that have these underwater phobias, and I'm like, there's another community I'm a part of, you know, like, who knew? So thalassophobia, it's a thing. Get into it. Well, don't get into it, but read about it. And the last thing, whoo, I'm even itching just thinking about it. This is probably like right there with roaches, and this is called Triplephobia or Triplephobia. I don't know how to pronounce it, and quite frankly, I don't really care. I don't want to know how to properly pronounce this crap because it's disgusting. So Triplephobia or Triplephobia is basically a fear of irregular patterns, particularly clusters of holes or bumps. I can't do it. It's really a serious problem.
This is a problem for me.
Like, when I tell you it's a serious problem, you have to hear me. Like, okay, let me lean in for this one because this one is really frightening to me. And
I'm really trying to count the 10. Let me breathe. Let me see if my therapist is on speed dial. You know.
It's just disgusting. Just look at it. It's just, ooh. Hey, I can't. I just can't.
This is crazy.
Clusters of like small holes or bumps. Just, I don't care what it is. I don't even know if these things are real. I don't even know. People have these things. It's really disgusting. It's horrible. And like wasp nests. What did I just say? Wasp nests? Wasp nests? Those things where the wasps lives. Those things, I have a problem with them. Bees nests, I have a serious problem with them. Like honeycombs and, whew, I can't do it. Any cluster of holes, small holes, big holes, small bumps, big bumps, like irregular patterns.
I'm just not ready for all of this. It's just...
You know, like when people lay tiles and they don't do it properly, it really bothers me. Like, it doesn't frighten me, but like, sometimes I'm up at night and I'm thinking, what made that person lay all the other tiles this way, but that one tile? Like, why? It's just that one that throws me off. But apart from the tiles, it's just these clusters of holes. Like, why? Holes, first of all, should not come in clusters. You should have one hole at a time. You know, like normal people. Not like clusters of holes and stuff. I can't. Now that I'm done talking about that, I feel a little better. My anxiety level is coming down, especially after that last one. Y'all don't understand how hard this video was for me to do. I thought it was important to just share that with everybody. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know I did not. And that is it. So thank you for watching.